Hello and welcome to On Tools. This video is going to feature some new tools, some tools that I'm reviewing after about a year or so, and some tools picked up from car boot and eBay at the end. Hope you enjoy it. So this is a problem I came across the other day. Damaged fastener on a Ford Focus ABS sensor, rear wheel. So yeah, it's damaged, can't undo it. They put a ton of thread lock on these, making it a bit harder. And the actual bolt itself is made out of stainless steel. So yeah, quite a tricky job to do. So I was thinking, how am I going to get it out? I don't really want to take the wheel bearing off so I can get something on it. So in the end, I ended up hammering something on slightly bigger, and that did the trick, so quite pleased with that. But I was looking into other options, and I came across this set for removing damaged fasteners. So here we go. Sealy, I think it's got a lifetime guarantee. The reviews on Amazon aren't particularly flattering for this item. The one person who left a good review said they used it on a Ford. So I thought I'll give it a try. So I wanted to see how good it was, so obviously I put the sensor onto this bit of metal and bolted it up, and I wanted to see if it would get a grip on it. And then I came across a little issue, so I wanted to be able to use it anyway for this particular application. So as yet I haven't had a chance to test them properly. So here's the little issue. It might not seem like a lot, but obviously if the fastener's already damaged, you do want it seated in all the way. And the shoulder on the socket just sticks out a little bit too proud. See, you've not got much room. And obviously then you're putting it on an angle, just like to damage it more. So yeah. So it won't have worked for that. Hopefully it'll work for something in the future. And I think that was a really worthwhile investment. Over that would just sit in a drawer for an eternity. But it's one of those things that you don't need it till you need it. And if you've got it and it works, then yeah, it's the best thing ever. Let me know if you've already tried them. Let me know what you think of them. They seem alright. They're nice enough. The stamping's quite nice on them. So yeah, be fun to find out if they do get me out of trouble one day. Put a little clip back on. So yeah, please leave a comment if you have tried it before. If you've had problems getting the bolts out of these ABS sensors before, then please leave a comment as well. So there's a lot of thread lock on it. So moving on, I bought these over a year ago now. Been using them every day. At the time I believe I paid £20 for them. I did put a video on at the time if you want to go back and have a look. I'm still very happy with them. The tips are nice enough, still do a job. Obviously need a good clean. Do get very grubby with what I do. Do tend to use slotted ones more than Phillips and Posse. And I tend to use them on little grub screws and electrical connectors. So the smallest slotted one is my go-to screwdriver. Use the most out of this set. As you can see, the ends are still in fairly good condition. Not let me down, not slipped, not snapped, not shattered. So give them a good clean. I have managed to break a Weir screwdriver before, and I've sent it back to them and sent me a new one. No problem. So customer services and after sales spot on with them. That's why I like these ones particular. They're just a good strong everyday screwdriver. And at the time they were very reasonably priced for a set. Moving on, this is a 6-in-1, which is supposed to be a Phillips 123 and a Posi 123. To be honest, on the 3s it struggles and I won't recommend it, but for the 1s and 2s it's a good go-to screwdriver and I quite like it. Now here we have some Hazet ratchets. Obviously the top one is one that I recently bought off eBay. The other two are purchases off the car boot and would have been featured in the previous car boot videos, respective of when they were purchased. So, previous video featuring this new one off eBay, somebody mentioned the peening to hold the ball in being different, and was that a Hazet thing, and I said I'd check on the other Hazets that I had, these other two, and that one is the only one that stands out as being different. I have looked at many other ratchets since this question was asked, and the only other thing I can really find that's got a slightly different pattern rather than just a round one is a vintage snap-on, in particular a T-bar that I recently bought from a car boot sale. I'll try and include a picture of that at the end. So yeah, vintage Hazets, and yeah, here's a vintage snap-on. As you can see, there is a bit of a pattern to this, a bit hard to tell with the rust, but yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment.